Think you're ready to conquer the roads on your new bike? Hold on, you might be making some deadly mistakes without even knowing it. Today, we're calling out 9 traffic mistakes nearly every new rider makes and how to avoid them. Even seasoned riders can slip up on these, so sticking around number 9 might just save your life. Let's jump in. Number 1. Assuming other drivers see you. New riders often trust that car drivers notice them, which couldn't be further from the truth. Motorcycles are smaller and easily overlooked in traffic. A driver might check their mirrors and still miss you in a blind spot, or not bother checking at all. One of the most common crash scenarios is a car turning across a motorcyclist's path because the driver didn't see the bike. Don't assume you're visible. Ride like you're invisible and everyone is out to get you. This means using your headlights, wearing bright or reflective gear, and positioning yourself where you're most likely to be seen. In urban traffic, keep a keen eye at intersections. Drivers turning left may never notice you coming. On the highway, stay out of blind spots and give yourself room to maneuver. Riding defensively 24/7 might just save your life. Number 2. Overconfidence and speeding. That adrenaline rush from riding can trick new riders into overconfidence, leading to reckless behaviors like speeding. The freedom of a bike is awesome, but don't let it override your common sense. Many beginners accidentally break the speed limit simply because a motorcycle's acceleration and speed feel so different, you may not realize how fast you're actually going. Blasting down a highway or zipping through city streets like you're invincible is a huge mistake. Remember, respect the bike's power and the road rules. Overconfidence also shows up when new riders take on challenges they're not ready for, like jumping straight into dense city traffic or high-speed motorways before building skill. It's okay to be excited, but ride within your limits. Dial it back a notch. Take it slow on that twisty road, and don't try to keep up with experienced riders who blow past you at 90 miles per hour. Confidence is earned through experience. Until then, err on the side of caution. Number 3. Skipping practice and training. Riding a motorcycle isn't just hop on and go. It's a skill that requires practice. A big mistake new riders make is neglecting training once they have their license. Mastering clutch control, smooth shifting, quick stops, and swerves takes time. For example, if you never practiced panic braking in a parking lot, you might fumble when a car stops short in front of you. Lack of practice can lead to embarrassing stalls or, worse, dangerous errors in traffic. Even something as simple as a low-speed U-turn can topple you if you haven't honed your balance and control. Don't rush into busy urban traffic or highway riding until you're truly comfortable with your bike. Instead, find an empty lot or quiet back road to drill those basics. Consider taking a motorcycle safety course or advanced riding clinic to sharpen your skills. The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed on the street literally. Number 4. Neglecting safety gear. Feel the temptation to ride in a t-shirt and sneakers because it's hot out or you're just going for a quick ride? Resist it. Skipping proper safety gear is a rookie mistake that too many riders make. A motorcycle doesn't offer a steel safety cage. Your gear is your protection. Helmets, gloves, jackets, sturdy pants, and boots are not optional. In a crash or even a minor tumble, quality gear can be the difference between a scary story and a hospital bill. New riders sometimes underestimate road rash until they literally face it. Also, don't forget visibility gear. A black helmet and black jacket might look cool, but they make you harder to spot on the road. Bright colors or reflective strips can help other drivers see you from a distance. And of course, always wearing that helmet with a DOT-approved lid is proven to massively reduce head injury risk. Smart riders dress for the slide, not just the ride. Number 5. Poor signaling. Turn signals are your voice on the road. Use them. A common mistake new riders make is not using their indicators properly. Maybe you're not yet familiar with the turn switch on a bike, or you're so focused on operating the motorcycle that you forget that little flashing arrow. It's more common than you think. Forgetting to activate the blinker happens a lot with new motorcyclists. The result? Other drivers have no clue where you're going, which can lead to some hairy situations. For instance, if you skip the signal when changing lanes in traffic, a car might not anticipate you and could cut you off. Conversely, riding for miles with your blinker accidentally left on can confuse drivers. Someone might pull out in front of you thinking you're turning off. Communication is key on a bike. Always signal your turns and lane changes early, and double-check that your indicator is off afterwards. It might feel like a hassle, but that little flick of a switch can prevent a lot of close calls on both urban roads and highways. Number 6. Following too closely. In a car, many people develop bad habits like tailgating. On a motorcycle, those habits can be deadly. New riders often misjudge following distance. Because bikes are nimble and have shorter stopping distances, you might feel you can ride closer wrong. Tailgating is a serious mistake. First, if the car in front slams the brakes, you may not react in time, especially as a beginner, and you could end up embedded in their bumper. Second, following too close gives you a poor view of road hazards ahead. If there's debris or a pothole, you'll see it late and have no room to maneuver around it. Always maintain a generous cushion in front of you. Remember, at 70 miles per hour on the motorway, things happen fast. You want distance for reaction time. Also, when coming to a stop behind a vehicle, don't crowd their rear. Stop far enough back that you can see their tires on the pavement and offset slightly to one side. This gives you an escape path if the car behind you isn't slowing down. In short, back off the throttle and give yourself space. It's one of the simplest ways to avoid a collision. Number 7. Bad lane positioning. Keeping distance is critical, but so is lane positioning. Too many riders pick a spot in the lane and stubbornly stay there, not realizing how much it affects visibility. Hugging the far right might feel safe, but it makes you nearly invisible to drivers pulling out of side streets. Drift too far left, and suddenly you're sitting in the blind spot of a car or van. That's how riders get sideswiped or cut off without warning. The fix? Actively manage your lane position. A motorcycle isn't locked into a single strip of tarmac. You own the whole lane, so use it. If you're riding beside a car, don't linger next to their rear quarter panel, where you vanish from mirrors. Either accelerate ahead or ease back until you're clearly visible. The center lane is often the sweet spot because it places you directly in driver's line of sight. At night, or when visibility drops, position yourself so your headlight is squarely in the mirror of the car ahead. And when it comes to trucks, never hang out beside them. Pass quickly or fall back. Semis have blind spots the size of small houses. Smart lane positioning means constantly asking, "Who can see me right now?" If the answer isn't obvious, adjust immediately. Number 8. Tunnel vision. Riding requires multitasking. Throttle, brakes, balance. It's a lot. New riders often get tunnel vision fixating on what's right ahead and forgetting to scan around. This target fixation is natural when you're learning, but it can go too far. If you stare straight ahead at the car in front or a point on the road, you might miss critical cues. The pedestrian about to jaywalk, the car edging out of a driveway, or the van 2 lanes over that's swerving. In traffic, threats come from all sides, so you must keep your head on a swivel. Continuously check your mirrors and do shoulder checks before lane changes. Anticipate what others might do. Is that car at the intersection about to roll through the stop sign? Is there an escape route if it does? It's a lot to process, but you'll improve with practice. Make a habit of scanning left to right at regular intervals and checking mirrors every few seconds. Don't let your gaze lock onto one object widen your view. Remember, staying aware of your full surroundings and traffic conditions is crucial to safe riding. Break the tunnel vision, stay sharp, and you'll be much more likely to spot hazards before they become disasters. Number 9. Neutral at stoplights. Rolling to a red light and kicking into neutral feels harmless until it isn't. Sitting in neutral at stops is one of those rookie mistakes that puts you in serious danger. If the car behind isn't paying attention, you've got zero chance to react because your bike isn't ready to move. Those 2 seconds it takes to click into gear, that's the difference between rolling away and getting crushed. Keep the bike in first, clutch pulled in, and you've got an escape plan. Glance in your mirrors if a car barrels toward you without slowing. You can launch forward or dart sideways out of harm's way. Sure, it's a touch more clutch wear, but that's pocket change compared to hospital bills. Pro move. Stop slightly offset, not dead center, so you've got room to swerve. Tap your brake light a few times on approach, stay in gear, and never sit like a target.